I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. On LBC. I put on with LBC. On LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. How's it going? Happy Sunday, January 18th, 2026 at 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got a little bit of a dumpski. Gonna get into the why on that. And then, yeah, we're just gonna go over the charts, and it is Sunday nights. We always do the macro stuff on Sunday nights. See if there's anything that we can trade. It looks like the flush is done. Let's go. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Let's go. We're gonna miss it. What? Yeah, missed the final and OT. The Rams win. Feel bad for my buddy that's a Bears fan. Hey man, they had to come back. I couldn't believe that touchdown towards the end. They got the Bears to tie the game up to take it into overtime. Some better, probably the best game of the weekend. The Bills game was actually really good too, but yeah. All right, let's go ahead and say good evening to the chat. What's going on, everybody? Good evening, GT Jack. How you doing? Thank you for being here. We got all set in the house. What's going on, fam? Thank you for being here. David Gelfand, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Overcome, how you doing? How you doing? We got Harpski in the house. What's going on, Harp? Thank you for being here. We got Jesse. What's going on, bro? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. We got the LBC OG Melissa One Love in here. What's going on? Y'all DJing all up in JR's Discord, I see. Having a whole bunch of fun. Anyone else? Their championship in fantasy football? I had a crazy W. I was the champion of my 12-team crypto league with all kinds of people in it. From Crypto Billy to Green Day Profits to French Toaster, other folks, whole bunch of other people. It was fun. It was a good time. Guff with the Guff. What's going on, Guff? Thank you for being here. All right, let's go ahead and get over to the chart. All right, sitting here on the 1 minute. Asia, we got the drop well, we were dropping into Asia, and then we got a nice little liquidity flush here. And yeah, just sideways pretty much ever since the drop. A little bit of a bounce, sideways. Not really, don't really see anything actionable at the moment. So yeah, we'll just take a zoom. We'll just zoom out. Current year midpoint. Monday low. Monday high. Of course, Monday's not over. Just started. Previous day low. Taken. Just opening up the week to the downside, which could have been expected, should have been expected if you had been following the news, specifically around Greenland and tariffs. This is how it goes. And then we'll see there'll probably be some kind of negotiation, some kind of deal. This is the playbook. It's been happening over and over again. And yeah. Barbalicious? What's going on, 2Dub in the house? Barbalicious? How you doing? Is that like barbecue, but like Barbalicious? Delicious barbecue? Barbecue of the delish? Yes. All right, let's go ahead and zoom out. Let's go to the daily. All right, let's see. All right, so still inside the upwards ranging channel here. The higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Get us up to that 786 we've been watching. Can we get there? Maybe. We did have a bear divergence here as well, so we could have expected a little bit of a pullback. Now, we did get into a daily, we did mitigate a daily fair value gap. We just completely cleared it here. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit. Completely cleared it. Turn off the VWAP. So we'll have to see what it does after that. Where's the weekly chart? So just getting a nice zoom out here. You can see we did wick up on the weekly up into the golden pocket. Of course, that was always going to be that level of resistance, and that is exactly how it has responded. Got a rejection from the golden pocket. Over the yesterday, I did post an update video. I did expect all these highs to get swept. But it looks like the market wanted to leave them behind for later. I do think we will get up to those at some point. It's only a matter of when, not if, in my opinion. Nothing is guaranteed, though. Not financial advice. LBC? Eyes? No hands, no hands. Can you hear the music? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the music and my voice. Is it a good balance or no? 1 in the chat if it's a good balance. 2 in the chat if music is too loud. 3 in the chat if music is too quiet. Always wait for the instructions to be done. My head. All right, so over here on the 4 hour, we are pretty bottomed out here on our trend momentum here, and our money flow even after this big drop still in the green on the 4 hour. So was this the completion of an ABC? Potentially A, B, C. I mean, it could be. A and C are typically pretty similar or equal in length. Just a little bit very similar, dang near equal. So very possible that the ABC is completed. We also have this as a demand zone. Ooh. Did not tap it. Is it going to tap it? Tap, tap, taparoo. Did we clear this low? We did not. We did not mitigate this 4-hour fair value gap in here. I've got a feeling we might get a little, I don't know. We're getting a nice little bounce here. It is bouncing off of that fair value gap. Sorry. There's the sickness, as I call it, is going around in this household. That's what happens when you have children. But you really hate it for the newborn, for the kiddos. In general, it really sucks. Listening to them breathe or attempt to breathe while they're sleeping. And you just really hate it. Almost everybody in the house has the sniffles. It's just how it goes. Catch falling knives with magnets. There you go. 3 music not unearthed in the eyes of fire. Alright, so potentially completed here. Let's do a fib just of the range first. Holding the golden pocket here. Do we get to 786 from this low? Almost. It almost tapped it. Why would I take from this low? Or this low? This low. One, two, three, four, five. 5-wave impulse. Low to high. 1, 2, 3. Nope. This might have been one of those funky starts to an impulse. This was way more impulsive than this over here. This is still kind of grind to the upside. This is more big push, which I prefer to see. Now, if we are taking from this low, which it kind of looks like we are, let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. See, this is still corrective because it's just 3-wave moves. And then chop, 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 chop. One more exhaustion. You come back down, you take this low. So that negates this as being wave 1 of a potential 5-wave impulse. Another correction. Down. 1, 2, 3. 3. Down. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Push. So yeah, I would take this as a range from this low. Honestly, either one is valid, in my opinion. One is just, I think one is stronger than the other. That's going to be this one because this is where the potential impulse started. Evening Bandage, how you doing? Thank you for being here. So we do have all these equal highs up here. We got some equal highs right here. So I would expect for us to come up for those at some point. I don't know if the bottom is in quite yet. We are very oversold here on our momentum wave on the 1 hour, but our money flow is still pretty red over here. Let's go to the 15. I do like wicks as bottoms. That's the thing. Not really. Yeah, I don't trade Sunday nights, but I just don't. I usually wait for after Monday, but just a lot of stuff that could go on. But we should get some volatility, I think, at market open tomorrow, leading into it because of the tariff drama. World markets jolted. Dollar dips. Sorry for the flashbang. Dollar under pressure. Stocks wilt after tariff threats. Focus on Danish crown. Defense stocks could benefit. Trump tariff threats adds to concerns over Iran and the Fed. So global markets are facing volatility after President Donald Trump vowed to slap tariffs on 8 European nations until the U.S. is allowed to buy Greenland, injecting fresh trade uncertainty as stocks slid and the dollar broadly weakened. Trump said he would impose an additional 10% import tariff from February 1st on goods from Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the Netherlands, Finland, and Britain, which will rise to 25% on June 1st if no deal is reached. Perfect. Perfect. Still aligning with our no tariff decision by SCOTUS, the Supreme Court, until the summer. Let them all play out. Or maybe all of this will end up making SCOTUS rule the tariffs, at least some of the tariffs, as being unconstitutional. We'll see. We'll see. And if that happens, you could probably expect a slide in assets. Flashbang. Shout out to Alex O Crypto and the otter. Gay. Throw them otters in the chat. And then right after that, throw some waves in the chat. Let's see them. This looks like it wants to get a push. I'm going to bring up the coin glass. We'll take a look at this. So you can see it in the data here. Yeah, we can see Bitcoin just grinding sideways over the weekend. That's all it was doing. We just got a big jump in aggregated futures. Bid and ask. Sorry, one sec. All right. Where's my chat? There we go. A little cold outside. Yeah, it's super cold today, man. Super cold. My hair. It's bugging the crap out of me. All right, so futures bid and ask measures aggressive futures activity. See how we get these spikes around the breakdown. So during the dump, there was aggressive order flow, but they weren't necessarily really. There's nothing like showing like clean buyers defending, so to speak. So the buyers I mean, we're seeing a little bit. They're trying to defend it, but we can see, so over here on our open interest, we can see that we were kind of climbing up over the weekend, leading up to market open. Kind of went flat since about 11 a.m. and then flush. So with the price moving to the downside, open interest moving to the downside, that is showing longs getting liquidated. So we want to see price and open interest kind of moving together to show that new fresh longs are being put in to bid that price up. We also want to see our aggregated spot, So we want to see this moving to the upside as well, if not more so than our open interest. This is probably the most important indicator on here, is our CVD of aggregated spot. Funding rates, you can see funding rates were dipping as price was moving sideways. What does that mean? So if your funding rate is moving closer to the short side, then that means more shorts are being put in, because whichever side is heaviest in the market is how you get your funding rate. So the higher, the more plus above zero, then the more long the market is, because the longs have to pay in order to cover their positions, essentially, to cover the shorts. Longs pay actually that's shorts. No, longs are paying the shorts. Yeah. If funding rate is negative, shorts are paying longs to keep the shorts open. To keep them open. There's actually a way you can find some crazy like funding rates. I don't know. I don't have the time to look into it. But there's a way you can arbitrage funding rates. But you gotta some like kind of super advanced stuff, and I ain't trying to do all that. Fam. You gotta have like massive stacks to really benefit from that. And I don't know about you, but I'm no whale, okay? Just a shark. Not really. That's for spot. That's a nice set of DVD. That's for spot, indeed. Yep. No way with me. So yeah. So did we get a nice little reset? Maybe. Price looks like it's starting to struggle again, though. Yep, went up. Getting more downside. Not quite there. Do still have that 786 down here. It'd be nice if we could come down and SFP this low. Probably won't do that until after the stream, overnight or something. Economic calendar, what do we got coming up this week? Wow, we're already getting into the 19th, man. That's crazy. All we have this week: GDP growth rate, core PCE, personal income, personal spending, and that's it on the USA side of things. And that all comes in on Thursday. I keep seeing people say this is going to be a crazy week. And I haven't looked into like why. I guess because of all the tariff stuff going on, maybe. all the Greenland stuff. Pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, this is not good. I still think we should get one more push before five-wave move to the downside. Could be. But here's the problem. You know what we did not do? Get rid of this. What we did not do was hold this previous resistance and flip it into support. So, still not showing a ton of strength. Way too early in the stream to be yawning. It usually happens on days where I actually got some sleep the night before. It's kind of weird how that works. We still have the point of control sitting down here at about 87,650. Beard hair. Beard hair in my mouth. Amazing. Yeah, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wouldn't be 4 because it comes to the territory of wave 1. I still think that this is part of the larger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially. It's tough, man. This is one of those tricky things. It's one of those tricky things, and you know this is why we always do if then stuff. If price does this, then we look for this. We did lose that level, so not ideal, and we are back within this range. So now, let me bring up another fixed range volume profile. Let's go from this high. Let's just take it in this range. Okay, so we have high volume node down here, but we also have one down here. So it looks like, man, if we could get a nice little SFP at this low on the lower time frames, come down here, get a bounce here off of 91, basically 91,400. 91,400. Then I think that would be, I think that could be the beginning. So you come up, you break that high, you pull back, you push. All of these highs fuel liquidity to get you up to here, past that, and then you move, and you complete the move. So, SFP is a low. Low. Something like that. Now, if it's like super choppy, then that's going to be a really big indicator that price is going to come down for those lows. Essentially, if it's not impulsive, it is not bullish. It's got to be impulsive. We got to have strong, trendy moves. Otherwise, it's just chop and slop, and it's very likely to just be more consolidation before we head lower. What's going on? Army Piper says send it down. I still don't know. I still feel that 786 is gonna get got. 101, and then it's gonna drop down to 60. Maybe not 60, but we'll see. If you're just looking strictly, excuse me, at market structure, I mean, we're still holding the 74K low, 74,278. Hold on. 74, no, it's got to be that too, because that was lower. Am I crazy? 74,456. Must not have actually put it on there. Which, these are relatively equal lows, so it's almost... I haven't liked them since they got put in. It's just taking forever to come down and take them out. Now, if we're looking at this as a bear flag, all depending on where we break down from, but you could see 68,500 or so, which, you know, we want to see. We want to see these highs holding up in here. Which is possible. I know Piper's expecting lower, I believe, which is fine. Perfectly fine. Just pull a fib from this low to this high. Ride away. Okay, you don't want to act right. We do have 786 just below that measured move there, sitting at 65,380. Piper loves his platinum pocket, the 886. That's 57,686 of this move. The crazy thing is that would only be 50% of the entire bull run. 50% retracement right there. Now, if we can get, oh, there we go. If we can get one more push, let's just say, let's get rid of this. One more push. Come push. Whoop. Get us even closer. That would look even better. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I'll get them. I'm with Piper. Sorry. I mean, I think it's going down. It's just a matter of, do we get that one last push or not for that third drive to the upside? That's really my only thought on that. I still think we are going to the downside regardless. Yeah, I don't know that it would come down right there. I think it would be just based off of these. I think it would be more like maybe break down there. Yeah, I still think that's the case. Let's bring up our 52-week SMA, which does sit right there at that 786. Let's change the color up so you can actually see it. Yeah, see it's right there. Sitting at 101,259. And the reason why that 52-week is significant is because that is, well, that is what we broke this cycle, came back up, and rejected. We can go to, click on this. Let's go to the Bitstamp chart so we can get all of Bitcoin's history. You can see every time after the bull run, we break, and we back test that 52-week SMA, and then more downside. Break that 52-week, and you're back testing it. This is a bear flag in here. This is a bear flag in here. This is a bear flag in here. I mean, do you just not pay attention to that at least, you know? I mean, it's right there, right in front of our faces. So I think we should be paying attention. This bear flag from low to high took about I'm on the weekly. It took 9 weeks, about 9 weeks to play out. Our current one from low, where's 9 weeks? 9 weeks. Hold on. We have started week 9. It can't be exact 1-to-1. Of course, you would expect it to take a little bit longer, probably. Which one of these is the low? 57, 780, 57, 750. So technically this one. 5 weeks on that one before it went up. Very different times back in 2018, though. Nowhere near as much of nowhere near as big of a market. Hey, Army Viper. I don't think it's necessarily lower. It depends on the retracement percentage, 50%, 61.8%, or the traditional 78.6%. I don't think it's necessarily lower. It depends on the retracement percentage. Yeah. Right now, which retracement? As even a 50% retracement gets us to 103. What did we reject? We rejected 382. We did, to the T. Oof. Yikes. What else did we have there? Well, if we got under the 4 hour, take from this range down to here. Oh wait, that's the high. Not that high. This high. This range, from that high to that low. These are just macro swing levels. That was also the, there we go. The golden pocket. So you got the golden pocket and the 382 right at the same level. So could the top be in? Yes. Absolutely the top could be in. Before more downside. Before putting in a new low. We don't have to put in a new low. But I think it's... at this point in time, I still think it's more likely than not. Unfortunately. Things can change, but right now I still think that's the case. But I still think this wants to come up. And then reject. And then take all these lows. And then that is where it's going to decide to either chill out and then take its time and then just grind up. Right? Or does it want to come down and take the low? Turn on that beautiful market Oracle Pro. Why don't you tell me what to do? Time frame? Is there a specific time frame you want me to look at? I haven't looked at anything other than Bitcoin yet. See, 4 hours. Look at that. Nailing the dynamic reactor is where we're getting a good bounce off of. Shout out to Chart Prime and their amazing reactors here. Let's go to the daily. Where's our daily? Oh, we also got a rejection off the daily dynamic reactor. Look at that. Would you imagine that? All right, let's see something here. Let's bring that. There you go. Or you break a buff. Ready to go. Nah, man. I think we are going to be bullish after Powell is no longer chair. Oh, I guess I could have looked up a little bit and saw daily dynamic reactor says it all. Sorry. My bad. Ah. Yeah. But, you know, we've rejected the daily reactor before. And that was before we put in another low and then push to the upside. And then I'll bring up, as always, the fact that every single time Bitcoin has gone below the negative 100 or tapped the negative 100, we've either had one more low to go, or in one instance, the low was already in. And that was, of course, the most extended one until our most recent one. This one actually put in a lower low than this on the Trend Fusion oscillator on the Chart Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Now the money flow here was much deeper. Much deeper. But that doesn't mean that this can't do this. Have that money flow come in deeper. You get a push push, then go. Maybe. You do have that quantum reactor. It's currently sitting at 78, 75.7 to 78.8. Right there. So maybe if you use that weekly dynamic reactor, yeah, this could turn into just, what if it was just a giant ABC? I kind of really like that. I do kind of like that. Prime oscillator, RSI primed. Again. Ugh. Let's see. What level is this? This is the 14. So tapped there, that was the low. Tapped here, that was the low. Tapped here, not yet the low. Another low got put in. Did not tap it here. So, just based on history, another low could definitely get put in. But we'll see. At least on the weekly, we're seeing some nice, big, bullish Heikin-Ashi candles on the RSI primed. Now, not as big as these. So, careful. Still below the 50 as well. So, still technically on the weaker end. This might be it, man. This weekly reactor here, dynamic reactor, 78,859. Actually, I really like this. We got this wick on this weekly too. Right there at it. Sure would be nice. Come down. Get a bounce. Get a bounce. Higher high. You get a pullback. And you get a continuation. There's your hopium. Could it do it? Maybe. What's our NASDAQ looking like? NASDAQ not looking great. It's actually looking like an ABC is about to put in here. Maybe come to that 52 week. Of course, if NASDAQ is doing this, what do you think Bitcoin and crypto are doing? Typically, they're going down with it. Do we get an SMT? We did. We got an SMT divergence here between the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. SMT divergence is when two highly correlated assets diverge at important swing points, or at swing levels in general. So if I'm just going to go from here, 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 and if this, comes down, then we got technically, this swing level doesn't get put in until you cross here, but, we can be a little bit, not predictive, but kind of anticipate different moves. But you see, we put in this lower high here, and if we go over to the S&P, you did the opposite. You put in a higher high. And that's called SMT divergence, when two highly correlated assets diverge at swing points. It just shows a lack of momentum for the market as a whole. And when you have that, especially on a high time frame like the weekly, you're likely to see, at least if it's on the top side, SMT divergence, that's going to be a bearish. SMT divergence. What about what's the Dow Jones futures? Why can't I think of it? DJ1? Stock market Russell 2K hasn't performed against the S&P this strongly since 2008. Copium? Hopium. Oh, YM. That's why I don't remember. So Y. Market breadth has gotten stronger. Mag 7 is the weak spot in TradFi. That's good. That's good. I still, let's see. Let's go to the chart. Where is it? Here it is. Now I do have the Russell on here, so let's turn this on. It's on. Which one? The white one? And then there's Bitcoin. Okay, so this is all that matters. So the Russell has seen a nice big push in here. This is your copium, your hopium. Thank you. Shout out to Army Piper. You guys are subscribed to the Piper Academy, the best source for macro econ in the crypto space. Go and check them out. Let's see. Oh, sorry I wasn't able to call you back today, sir, or call you at all. Just got super busy yesterday or today. Jeez. That's not good. It's 48% of the market liquidity. Yes. Mag 7. Where's my Mag 7? Actually, I could do... Okay, so compare. So we're going to do... What's the Mag 7? Help me. TSLA. Plus NVIDIA plus Apple. It's AAPL. Yep. Plus Amazon. Plus Microsoft. Plus Goog. Plus someone else. One, two, three, four, five, six. Of course, I just deleted it. That's cool. I should have just had it like right here. Here we go. Meta. Compare. AAPL plus Amazon plus Goog plus Meta plus MSFT plus NVIDIA plus Tesla. Enter. Invalid symbol, my butt. Dang, you're not going to let me compare it? That sucks. Is there a Mag 7 ticker? Good evening, JR. Jay Rizzle, the Rizzler, is in the house. What's going on? My ninja. That sucks. I really wanted to, It's got to be a way. Is there a Mag 7 ticker? That's what I need. Leverage logs. Mag 7 plus crypto equity index fund. Coinbase derivatives. What is it? What happened? Oh, just open that chart. Okay. Oh, that's what I could have done. That's what I can do. Okay. Let's do that. Amazon plus APL plus, oh my goodness, plus video plus Goog plus MSFT Meta Tesla 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. All right, now we got him. Now we're cooking with chicken grease. All right, so the Mag 7 getting a little bit of a pullback. Yes. While the Russell is pushing higher. Yes. Spelled the Amazon tag wrong, dude. No, I didn't. It's AMZN. Amazing. Let's see. Okay, so there's our Mag 7 in red. We got Bitcoin in the orange, and we have the Russell in the white. So we're seeing breadth opening up after we're seeing a pullback, after getting a pullback in our Mag 7, which makes sense from a rotation standpoint. Then we go back to the last bull run here. See Mag 7, you see them all kind of go down at the same time. Was there a rotation? Where's the rotation? So you see the Mag 7 go down here, and then you see the Russell really getting going. I mean, they all keep going here. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be like the end. I don't know if these are, because they typically go down. They typically peak around the same times and go down same times at the end of runs. They all peak at the exact same time. Last cycle. What about the previous cycle? Bitcoin peaked first. Mag 7 had another run up. Russell had another run up. They all bottomed together. That's for sure. Lots of separation here. December, September, March, November. Now, Piper and myself, I believe he also believes that this was more of an overextended dead cat bounce, where this probably should have just rolled over here on Bitcoin. But due to inflation and due to stimulus and stuff like that, and people just generally not doing anything with their lives at the time, you got that extra push. Now, this is almost 2 years into the pandemic at this point. But people are still, the economy opening back up. I mean, so you get supply chain constraints. So, but liquidity is kind of sloshing around at that point in time. And then once things get locked up, come down, bottom out. Next thing you know, time to buy Nvidia because of the CHIPS Act. And then mega bull. Now, if you just look at this really zoomed out, I mean, even if Bitcoin does like come down here, I mean, they probably all just kind of move together. So it's just, point is, be patient. Just be patient. And I think Bitcoin will is gonna it's gonna go back up at some point. It just might not be soon. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. Daily dynamic reactor did not get a bounce off of it on the Bybit future. Yeah, on the Bybit futures chart. Not on that chart. Coinbase. We did on Coinbase. So which one do we trust more? Spot or futures? That's a Piper question. Maybe he can answer it. That is TradFi Euphoria last time. That's why it didn't work. Gotcha. Money flow center green on the daily. Still above the zero line on our momentum. True 7 did just move below the zero line. True 7 is also the biggest laggard. Keep that in mind. If we can get a little bit more downside, I think I wouldn't mind that. So just get down into this little zone in here. That way we can come down a little bit here on our momentum and on our RSI primed, putting in a lower low, giving us a bullish divergence. Come up, tap that 52 week, and then flush the lows. At least flush these lows. If not, these as well. Take them all. Just take them all. I think it wants to take them all. We shall see, but that's going to be it for me for this episode. Be careful. Tomorrow, expect volatility.
Like shadows in the static. No mat, no cap, pure automatic. The market twitches, we cause a panic. Unpredictable, cold, and cinematic. Jesus saved 77 in stealth. Melissa, one love, all heart, all wealth. Alexandra G got the charts on melt. R.S. Miller got the rhythm felt. Heart with the heart, no strings attached. All set, locked in, pressure matched. Frank the tank, bringing the crash. This ain't luck, this is system hacked. We rise from code, from flame, from glitch. Crack the norm, then flip the switch. No one knows what will ignite. Wild card bloodline, born to fight. Oh, we burn untamed. Oh, you can't name this game. Wild card Wednesday, break the frame.
Why do I not have a voice? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons to end the stream. What is going on? My apologies. As I was saying, for the third time, I would rather us not put in that third high. I would rather us go ahead and take the low. I would rather us SFP on the weekly chart. Just go ahead and get that done, because SFPs of the weekly are very, very bullish or bearish. They're very, very bearish as well, depending on which side of the market you are sweeping. If you're sweeping lows, very bullish. If you're sweeping highs, very bearish. So I would really rather us just go ahead and get that taken care of. So let's see. But right now, we're still technically we're still ranging, man. We're still ranging. I'd watch 86.2 as a potential bounce zone. For tomorrow, look at 91. Look for $91,075 for a 786 bounce. Outside of that, you take out the low at 89,200. I know I don't have the chart on. Don't worry. You take out the low at 89,200. This low right here. Well, then probably we're going to see more downside, in my opinion. Not financial advice. That's just market structure being broken. So there you go. Internal market structure. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. Thank you all for joining me this evening. I do greatly appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. I am just a father of 4, a husband, and a son, grandson, just a regular guy with a day job that comes on here Sunday through Thursday night, shouting at my people. Oh, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, shouting at my people to be safe and ride the waves. So with that, be safe and ride the waves. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Oh yeah, also tomorrow is MLK Day, so markets are actually closed. So futures is all that there will be. Wait for Tuesday. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Bye. Piper, I see that. I'm sorry. I texted you. I told you I would call you. I will call you tomorrow. I love you. Good night.
I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. On with LBC. I put on with LBC. On with LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the way we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put on for LBC, on for LBC. I put on for LBC.